All right, let me take a look at where we left off. I know we have almost all of the Basque land now, plus a little extra. And we're just missing this one because Aquitanian hybridized. Last thing I drew was secondary sketch, Slayer, Fusion, Gigantamax. Big woman. Big woman. I love woman win big. I love woman. Full stop, but I love win woman big. Oh, my mouse is still plugged in. I should fix that. Alright. Rome will lose land if somebody dies. We knew about that. Powerful vassal. She also expects a council position. I can create the kingdom. I can change her contract. I'm not gonna bother, though. 10 times the mass of Earth. Big woman. Very large. Alright. One thing I'm oh, there was, like, a... Yeah, we're not able to convert faith anywhere presently, and I'm not really sure why. So I really want to wonder who's gonna hate you more when you switch to Basque paganism, the Catholics or the Muslims. Well, that's why we're doing it. That's why we're doing a pagan run in Iberia specifically, and also we're already a duelist, so it's pretty funny. I wanted to check the criteria here again. I know we checked last stream, but I forgot. If we were excommunicated, that might be the easiest way to do it. We need to be excommunicated or be a sinner. That's right. I can't start having bastards. We might have to wait till our next character takes over. You possibly revive the old Hellenic faiths outside of character creators, an impossibility. It's possible. There's some trickery to do it that I can't quite remember the exact process of, but I believe what you do to revive Hellenic is you convert to a Satru, and then with Blot, you're able to raid and sacrifice prisoners. Well, if you can raid, capture prisoners. If not, find prisoners other ways. Sacrifice prisoners for incredible amounts of piety in order to convert. But also, because a Satru is unreformed, you get a bonus to converting to Hellenism. But by using certain unreformed faiths as a stopgap, you can do that. But there's some other tricks I've seen for reforming Hellenic. I haven't tried yet, though. There's also the workaround where when forming Rome, you get a Form Hellenism button. But it puts the game in hard mode, because otherwise it would be too easy. Oops. I am having trouble keeping my mouse inside the game window. Blocked from moving him from the council. Okay. Sinner is easy. Sin. The problem is getting caught sinning. Like, what are opportunities to sin other than adultery? And it's going to be hard to be caught doing adultery when we're too old. Does the Satru Hellenic also make hard mode? No. Actually. Which is really nice about it. We're going to worship the Prince of Darkness. Maybe this will give us an opportunity to sin. Anyway, I started saying this a second ago. Actually, by converting to Priscillianist, we've made it harder to reform the Basque faith. Because we don't have a head of faith to excommunicate us. If we did, all we'd have to do is piss off the Pope. So, which might be pretty easy to do as a witch. So, oopsie doopsie. As I was talking, I noticed these guys broke free. Is this our husband? No, our husband's here. Well, he's also rakish. We're just a couple of sluts, my husband and I. By golly. Oh, that's Languedoc. Okay. We're just looking at the map while I'm waiting. As my fellow witches arrive in Navarre, I catch a glimpse of an unfamiliar face. When I go to greet my daughter Coffee, she introduces the strange man as Ramiro. They're old acquaintances, as it turns out, and Coffee asks for Ramiro may join our rite. Ooh. A smart young boy who's a seducer. And he's a heretic too. Feliz Navidad. A little late, but... Hello. I'm not gonna make him guest of honor, but let's... Sure. Oh, Navaridad. Feliz Navaridad. I'm just a little slow today. As the moon rises in the heavens heralding his arrival, I can feel my body responding to the strange energies in the air. The silhouettes around the great bonfire are silent, unmoving, waiting for that which is to come. As the host of this gathering, it's up for me to begin the ritual. We're going to rely on our charisma and improvise. There's really no reason to not go for the best option here. As I lead the crowd through the ceremony, I carefully study the reactions and adjust my words accordingly. Before too long, I am riding on a wave of their excitement, passionate cheers fueling me as I build towards a magnificent crescendo. We reach it together, howling his name at the moon as one. Now that the main ceremony is finished, my guests and I are free to worship as it pleases us. How can you spend down piety on things and then do things that tick down? Like you can torture peeps to lose piety. Losing piety is not really going to matter as much. We need to lose levels of faith. Levels of devotion. And mostly how to get that is... Yeah, we're far, far from center. That's the problem. I could lose stress, and everyone likes me. Oh, everyone already likes me. Or I gain a martial lifestyle perk for spending time with our daughter. I would love absolute control, if only for the money other than nothing else. Oh, we're not... Did I want to do that? That's fine. It's better than prepared conscription, I think. I forgot that we're focusing on diplomacy now. Oh no, drop frames. Reconnecting. All right, I think I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're not dropping. We're not going to drop any more frames. Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone looking for a voice actor watching stream or watching the VOD right now, hit me up, but it's not something I'm super focused on right now, but I'd do it, absolutely. It's a lot of fun. Actually, I haven't told this story on stream. I almost picked up a job out here doing voice acting. But it was really sketchy, and it was specifically they wanted voice actors to train AI voices, which I was already a little skeeved out by. And then the more I looked into the company, they had like a built-in crypto wallet. And I was just, and the original listing was like one pay rate, and then the other one was like a range, with that one pay rate being on the high end of the range and the low end being pretty much what a couple dollars an hour more than I already make now at my current job. So I noped out of there. If I need a sultry American or fine Southerner accent in a project, top the list. Appreciate it. Gross, gross, gross. Yeah, it was gross. But I was like, man, you know what? They're paying, I don't know, I think it was like a couple thousand a week. Or close to a couple thousand a week. And I was like, oh, well, they probably are paying so much because they need people with professional recording equipment, which I have for streaming. But then I started looking into it, and it was sketchy. Let me just say, for the record, fuck crypto, fuck AI, fuck generative AI. All my homies hate crypto. All my homies hate generative AI. Ruining the planet for fake internet points. All right. So, just in case the stream went down before, we're hosting a before this this popped up, we're hosting a grand rite with our witch coven. We did get a perk in the martial tree. I grabbed strict organization for more county progress, county control. I probably should have grabbed prepared conscription, but I wasn't really thinking straight, and then the stream went down. And now you're all caught up. Let's unpause. Oh, and the rite's done. My guest and I have worshipped the Prince of Darkness, exchanged sacred knowledge, and tied deep bonds. My mind is buzzing with new ideas, but my body is in desperate need of rest. A warm bed has never felt so tempting. May he watch over us until the next grand rite. It was a kind of uneventful one, but it's okay. Declare wars. Wars. Oh no. That was a bad one. Oh no, I'm stuck in the accent again. Now I'm free. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know who, someone is plotting to kill Tybalt. Who? Oh, he's one of our knights, I think. No, he's not. No, he has 4 prowess. Who? Let's stop the villain behind this. Speed 4. Looking for an opportunity to sin. Sure, we can, greetings, my implacable liege. Coffee, I know I can count on you in all things, and I wonder, would you commit to always aid each other in matters of experience and training? Okay. I'm so sad that we couldn't seduce her, because I still need that achievement. Could convert her to witchcraft. Let's do that. Boop. Little uneventful right now, huh? Ducal Conquest, please, for the title creation cost down is what I want. Because we do still want to create the kingdom at some point, preferably sooner than later. The more I study the noble art of statecraft, the more I realize how beneficial good relations with my neighbors are. I ought to have one of them visit my court so that I can show them just how good a friend I can be. But who should I invite? Sultan al-Mustarif, Duke Anso of Gascony, Duke Guifre of Barcelona, Duke Anso is already our ally. Maybe we should forge a friendship with Barcelona. Or attempt to. Graciously, thank you for the invitation to your court. My retinue and I will arrive in Navarra in a few weeks' time. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a daughter. All right, here is your opportunity to name a child. Go ahead and use that. Name a character, redeem. I will be choosing the name I like the best. If you don't have points, you can still make suggestions. However, I will be giving priority to folks who do spend the points. Time is already ticking, and you have about 45 seconds. Big, big woman. We do love a big, big woman. Chat seems to be united on big, big woman. We will see, we will see. I'll let the timer tick. We have a little over 20 seconds left for any ringers. However, big, oh, it's all caps. Big, big woman. And time is now. May you grow strong and wise, my granddaughter. Let's turn off caps lock. But the sensible Duke Guifre. How do you say this name? It's French. Well, it's Catalan. Guifre? That doesn't sound right. Oh, I never trust YouTube pronunciation videos.
Gifre.
Ah, Gifre. Okay. Sensible Duke Gifre is finally here. Tonight we will have a feast to welcome our foreign guest. That came out a little French. My husband Gerard has been hard at work with all the planning and preparations, and he has asked me if I have any suggestions for the final touches. I know about a few specialties from Barcelona. Should be extravagant, more of everything, or I would not risk anything by last minute changes. Let's not take the chance here. Merriment or reverence? I would like to show my guest, Duke Gifre, the cultural highlights of Navarra. Question is, would he prefer a grand dance with the lords and ladies of the court or a visit to our finest temple? He is an astute intellectual and a wise man, so I think the temple certainly honest, temperate, and just. Temple seems more suitable to his tastes, although he is Catholic as well, so... Hey, dog, good to see you. Has a dreadful time, probably because he's Catholic. Sun has hardly risen when I notice one of Duke Gifre's servants carrying a large chest. I follow the woman to the courtyard where I find my guest overseeing the loading of his carriages. Gifre startles when I greet him and proceeds to make a vague excuse about a letter and some urgent business. Awkwardly, I wish him a safe journey and scamper back to my private quarters. Not how I imagined this would go. Unfortunate. How are we on forming the kingdom? 400 gold. Okay. Not too bad. So, we need to double our gold, and we need to become a sinner somehow. Today my daughter Aransha was taught a lesson in vassal management by Zaban. It was quite a complicated course, necessary, but perhaps a bit beyond Aransha's grasp. My subjects only ever wish me well, Aransha explains. I will trust my subjects indiscriminately so that we can build the realm together. Oh, sweet gullible child, that level of trust could be dangerous. Trusting is, in fact, dangerous. Forgiveness is a virtue above all others. Forgiveness is a little safer. Patient is very good, though. Be patient, let things play out, and then make your judgment. Take the stress there. What's, as they say, the worst that could happen? I'm not going to raise control in those counties. I think I'm going to have you focus on organizing army. Actually, I'm going to have you focus on training commanders. I've been less and less into that one lately because I keep getting the nepotism event. I watch the sleeping shape of Dur while I send a quick prayer to the Prince of Darkness. As soon as the last whispered word passes my lips, she stirs as if her subconscious mind has waited for this moment. When I step out of the darkness and offer Dur his blessing, there is no fear or hesitation in her eyes. No, her acceptance is wholehearted and hungry. Welcome to our communion, sister. Yay! More witches! Exchange hostages with Barcelona and Al-Andalus. I don't need to. I I can declare war on the Jarl of Essex? Why? Oh. Because he's a Hastings son. And he's right here. Got it. Could also declare war on West Francia, which I don't think I can take. And again, I'm not really worried about expanding out this direction at the moment. I want my money, and I want it now. It's my money, and I want it now. As I lean over to pick up a scripture to study, my daughter Arancha barges into the room, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Mother, you won't believe what I found out about coffee. She pauses to catch her breath for dramatic effect. Got some chores to do, so yell out for mods if you need me. All good. Thanks for the lurk. Well then, speak. What is the secret about my daughter? She's a deviant. Coffee, a deviant? Why, I never. I couldn't believe that my namesake would be a deviant. No, 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 no. That doesn't sound right. Oh, there's a deep and endless hole in my heart. Dur was constant companion and confidant, and to have her ripped from my life feels like a mortal wound from which I will never recover. My hand clasps the note she gave me, the last note she will ever give me. I realize bitterly. I try to read it, but all I can do is move it away from my face, that the precious words contained within are not washed away by my tears. Though there's a crowd of many mourners around me, I've never felt so alone. Never forget this day. I need to be strong and move forward. Never forget this day. It's not going to give me a huge penalty. Sway to rally as much as I can. Sheikh Mudam's friendship. While his numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot feel but irritated by Sheikh Mudam's sudden interest in me. And I cannot shake the feeling that the man's intentions are not pure. Why can he not leave me in peace? We did lose this land, so we're going to have to go to war with Al-Andalus at some point to recover our county. Oh, and I don't have a ducal claim over it. That's unfortunate. Because that's not the duchy I have. Do I have two duchies? No, I do have Vizcaya. Why do I not have the tech to... Yeah, I don't have Casus Belli. That's why. Well, alrighty then. I'm getting quite old and I don't have a great opportunity to, well, our health is fine. I don't know if I'm going to have a great opportunity yet to actually push our claim. Part of me is a little bit tempted to... No. As I'm saying that, I've decided that it's going to be better to spend that money on forming the kingdom. Tyranny war against Sultan al-Mustarif, which would put Prince al-Mustarif ibn al-Mustarif on the throne. My Marshal, Count Musa, has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my liege, but on my name I swear that Zentulo is someone you would want on your side. Excellent. Very well, Zentulo shall serve me. Now, certainly I could be considering going after Cantabria. It's not the end of the world if we do. As I patiently wait the fetching of my clothes, the servant stutters. Lord, no one can find your garments. Surrounded by incompetence, I mutter, storming from my chamber. It's in my daughter Arancha's room that I discover not only my raiments, but also the girl's wet nurse. I had no part in it, my liege. She dressed herself. And Urkina responds with a giggle. Do we bully our daughter? It would stress us out to not, so... So, she's a princess of fashion. Oh, Mulina has gone back to Al-Andalus. My daughter-in-law, Jimena, has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Bird dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Garcia? No. What shall we name him? Sadly, you can't cyberbully them yet. You should knock that in. What should we name this child, our grandson, and potential future character? As always, folks who spend channel points will be given priority. However, I will go with the name that I like the best. Your time has already started. You have about 50 seconds remaining. Use that name a character redeem to make suggestions. Paddington, excellent. That is a good bear. I assume I've never actually seen a Paddington movie. Or they were books, right? Weren't they books? I may have read a Paddington book as a child. I don't remember, but I feel like... I was aware of Paddington when I was young. I'm gonna have more coffee. Although I should really finish my coffee soon so I can sleep tonight. Also, wow, I'm getting a lot of notifications. Ooh. Neat. Kuma Jr. I do like Kuma Jr. I'm gonna go with Kuma Jr. Watched the first movie when I was a kid, and I've been watching the second through the magic of YouTube shorts. Fair enough. Fair enough. May you grow strong and wise, Kuma Jr. Kuma Jr. Puss in Boots. Okay. More money, please. I do need to get rid of Mervella. Can I murder him? Probably not. But maybe. But probably not. But maybe. Though, is the thing. Splattered paint all over my screen while painting my Warhammer minis earlier. Oh no! That's horrible. I'm so sorry. Spend a little prestige to get an alibi. Big fan of Big Woman and Kuma Jr. babies today. Did I read that already? I can't remember. The brainworms. To the Serene Duchess Coffee of Navarra, I call you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of Duke Pierre Ramon. My husband is rebelling against his liege. Which would put a child on the throne if they win. Oh, he's gay. Good for him. I accept. We will crush this gay man. You know, one thing I've noticed, and I'm certainly not the only person who's noticed this in the world, but there seems to be a misuse of the word twink lately. Has anyone else caught on with that? Struggling and shouting, a large man is dragged before me. He's clearly a Viking raider, the type who has sown chaos in our realm for decades. Please have mercy, my name is Hrani, and I've been living in the county of Fraga for years. I was left behind because I was injured. The villagers saved me. They're my family now. The Viking falls to his knees, hoping I'll spare his life. Several peasants confirm his story. Veteran adventurer with a stutter. He's a forder, and he'd make a quite good knight. Agreed, it's me. I called angel hair pasta twink noodles the other day. See, but that's at least correct. I'm not paying much attention to the side that would use twink, but I do get bleed over, and I agree. But yeah, I feel like it's the people who misuse it tend to be the kind of people I don't expect to be talking about twinks. See it used too much in conjunction with freshly cracked egg small girl. Yeah, that too. You may entertain my courtiers with your unique story. Good act doesn't balance out the bad, you die. As you serve the village, you may live for now. Control level in Fraga. Where's Fraga again? All the way over here. You may entertain the villagers, my courtiers, with your unique story. I'll take the slight hit here. I've seen like Zamir, did this Viking have the human equivalent of the plot of White Fang? Seems that way, yeah. My steward, Count Kaiso, approaches me in private with clear doubt in his eyes. He explains to me that his faith is faltering due to his time spent guarding the border against Catholicism and fraternizing with the enemy. His words are not in jest. It feels as if the slightest mistake could push him away from the deity. Yet this is an opportunity to strengthen our fervor as well as our relationship. This could be an opportunity to sin. Forget matters of the faith, embrace witchcraft. Threaten to denounce him as a heretic. Would reunite his fervor myself. Or someone call a priest. Apparently this was not an opportunity to sin. Embrace witchcraft. Excellent. What religion are you? We're Priscillianist. We got a little too silly. And it's actually making converting to Basque paganism difficult. Call you to honor my alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of Duke Anso IV. Oh, Duke Anso, my ally, is defending in a tyranny war. Okay. I accept, but I'm going to help my husband first. Why you attack me? No attack me. The game lied. The game said I would win. Oh, the AI preview is so broken lately. My daughter Coffee has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Burr dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. What shall we name this child? Once again, folks who spend channel points are given priority. Otherwise, I'm going to pick the name that I like the best. And time is ticking. You have about 45 seconds. I'm going to finish my coffee while we wait. Whew. I took 2 sips. Five-shot Americano. Understandable. That's too much even for me, but I'm actually not. I'm not a heavy coffee drinker, but make it 10. That's too much. You know, by the way, I'm still mad about cold brew Americano, by the way. Oh, make it 10, right. 10-shot Americano. Coffee isn't a heavy coffee drinker. I treat coffee in much the same way as I treat alcohol these days. As something that I used to partake in far too heavily, and now I partake in quite a bit. But I try to drink a less better coffee and less better booze. As in less of it, but of better quality. I'm really sort of a 2 cup of coffee a day kind of coffee drinker. Hey Viper, good to see you. I remember the day when I gave birth to my son Lemming, my serene son. Memories like these bring me comfort no matter what happens. I know my family is there for me and that House Burr stands strong. Honor me, I whisper under my breath. I'll cherish the thought, or Lemming deserves a gift for his loyalty. I need my money. I will cherish the thought. My husband is now held against his will. What can be done for him? Oh no. I'm gonna try to meet up with my ally here if I can. Probably shouldn't be fighting this war at ×4 speed. My daughter Aransha seems to have been having a difficult time at our latest feast. She slipped underneath one of the tables and hid there from people for the entire meal. You can't be shy. I really don't like gluttonous either. Focus on the food if the company bothers you. That's just a good tip. Focus on the food and the pets. No one will notice, I promise. My daughter-in-law Jimena has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the bird dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. My son's second son, what shall we call him? Another opportunity for another name. Go ahead and put your suggestions in chat. I will choose my favorite one. However, folks who use channel points to name a character will be given priority in the selection. Time is already ticking, and you have about 50 seconds. Ooh. My legs are so sore. Been doing a lot at work lately. A lot of lifting. Picking up heavy things and putting them down again. I need to go to the gym this week, but I almost don't want to with how much I've been working. Beans? I love Beans. Beans is a really good name. Forgot when time started. I'll go for another few seconds. I actually, I don't remember why we call him this, but I have a cousin named Beans. Totally true story. Almost suggested it earlier, but you like Paddington? How can my heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It cannot be possible. Yet here I am, my heart beating on while yours has gone quiet. Oh, Gerard, my honeycomb, I cannot get the image of you wasting away, locked up by Duke Pierre Ramon out of my head. Ooh. Died in captivity. At least the memories remain. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my husband pushed me over the edge. He was my partner in life, helping me get through so many trials and tribulations. Though we may have had disagreements, facing life without him just feels daunting. How will I ever manage without him? Drink to remember and a drink to forget. Health penalty. What is the point in eating when there's a hole in my heart? I must press on. It's what he would have wanted. At our age, I don't want to take a health penalty. However, I think I'm going to go with the drinking binge. But yeah, no, like, completely honestly, no lie, I have a cousin named Beans. It's more of a nickname, but it's short for Beanie. And I don't remember why we call him Beanie. Sometimes that gets shortened even further to Beans. You know, what can I say? It runs in the family, I guess. I can vassalize Soria. Ooh. I think I might. I'll do it after the war, though. %45% secrecy on my murder scheme. We'll keep that running. Who is the war leader of this rebellion? Bigor. Okay, so we'll try to siege Armagnac. Frankly, it seems like I'm just gonna have to let him lose this war and be done with it. Let's make sure we have a siege commander. New diplomacy perk. I'll grab forced vassalage. I do need a husband. Because our stewardship has gone down. Alliance power. No one with an alliance will marry me. I could marry my caravan master who would give me who has a claim on Barcelona though, which is kind of tempting. However, he's not in the best health. Heresiarch. Oh, this was the Catholic heresiarch. So I don't entirely know what happened with this character, but what I think happened was that... Check the VOD. Check the VOD if you doubt me. Or if you just want to confirm. I would love somebody to check the VOD and let me know if they have the time. I think Bernat was the Duke of Barcelona who converted to Priscillianism and somehow got convinced into converting back, maybe by a holy war. Well, we weren't paying attention, and then I guess he got deposed at some point. I think this guy will make a fine alliance. Marriage alliance something. But I think once we're done with this war, maybe we consider going to war to put him on the throne. I do need a new caravan master, though. Apparently my husband cannot be my caravan master. That's fine. We'll make the Viking our caravan master. I don't know why, but while I was explaining what I think happened with that character, I was doing the, like... One does not simply walk into Mordor fingers. I don't know if that reference makes any sense. But like... But like this, I say, not with you able to see them. In multiple wars, why are we hostile to Toulouse? Tyranny of Duke Ulbert of Languedoc. Why am I hostile with... I don't understand. I'm not going to think too hard about it, but I'm not understand. Ah, it's too late. We're not gonna... We reinforced the loss. No. Al-Andalus just lost some land. Alright, we're not gonna... We're gonna just reinforce our... Or replenish our levies. We're not gonna fight them anymore. Today Aurelia held a fiery sermon for all the children of the court, and they were apparently spellbound as he zealously read from the scriptures. My daughter Aransha now seems certain that she is destined for greatness, claiming that the deity supports her indiscriminately. That's right, never forget that the divine stands on your side. World is dark and full of horrors. It's kill or be killed. Your faith stands above all, my dear child. I'll make her ambitious. Stand down my armies. 54 days is not so bad. Switch you over to organizing the army. Which you already were, because apparently I forgot to switch you on to train commanders earlier. My daughter Coffee has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the bird dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. What do we call our granddaughter? I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but use the name a character redeem in chat. I will be taking suggestions. Folks who spend channel points will get priority, but I will be choosing the name that I like best. Go ahead and let me know. Tea? Decaf Americano? Both good. Got her daughters like 5 kids already. I think this one's had 3, but maybe our other daughter had quite a few. Yes, our other daughter had none. Because she's 13. Good reason. Our sons have had a couple, though. Wait, better idea? Go for it. I forgot when the timer started because I wasn't paying attention. So we'll go for another 20 seconds. Ah! Pardon me. No shot Americano? It's pretty funny. So we have coffee, 10 shot Americano, and no shot Americano. So she's just hot water. Go with no shot Americano. May you grow strong and wise. Oh, we're close to forming the kingdom. That's excellent. Now let's see. Soria will bend the knee. Will just barely not accept normal obligations. So how can I oh, now he will accept. Something changed. Let's do it. Wonder if you'll accept now. Sure will. All right. I'm liking what I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. Let's see, he's winning a tyranny war. He's losing a war for a sheik's claim on the sultanate. And he's fighting a populist uprising against Catalan Arabs. Saw the latte and bent the knee? Truly. I can only conquer a single county at a time. That's unfortunate. I really want to conquer both of these at once. And the game actually thinks I'm going to lose that war, so I'll hold off for now. I will hold a grand right, even though it does cost me money. Two neighbors can be vassalized. I want to wait until... Oh, you'll take normal. What about Salamanca now? You won't take normal obligations. And Olmedo will not take normal obligations because they're 2 counties. Right, so we are still losing this war. But we're not directly involved. An adventurer was granted the Aegean Islands. An uninvited guest. As my fellow witches arrive in Navarra, I catch a glimpse of an unfamiliar face. When I go to greet my guest Ramiro, he introduces the strange man as Bermudo. They are old acquaintances, as it turns out, and Ramiro asks if Bermudo may join our right. All of these very intelligent young men who are witches. The more the merrier. As the moon rises in the heavens heralding his arrival, I can feel my body responding to the strange energies in the air. The silhouettes around the great bonfire are silent, unmoving, waiting for that which is to come. I will once again rely on my charisma and improvise. Yes. As I lead the crowd through the ceremony, I carefully study their reactions and adjust my words accordingly. Before too long, I am riding on a wave of their excitement, passionate cheers fueling me as I build towards a magnificent crescendo. We watch it together, howling his name at the moon as one. Now the ceremony is finished, my guests and I are free to worship as it pleases us. Ask Romero to instruct me in the art of charm, share his cardinal gifts with someone. Or laugh, drink, dance, and enjoy his blessings. I'd rather get this skill point, to be honest. Adaptive traditions is good. We'll grab embassies, though. We'll grab adaptive traditions soon. TM. Till next time, may he watch over us until the next grand rite. I think I might just grab these vassals for low obligation. For now. Kinda to secure them from Al-Andalus. Olmedo will not... He's still pretty far from accepting, and Leon is at war. Understood. We are so close to being able to form the kingdom, which will surely lead to more people bending the knee. Are any of our vassals Catholics? Or they're all Arabic? Well, he's a Satru. They're all Arabic. I do wonder if... No, we checked this the other stream. if converting to Mozambique. I don't know if it's Mozambique or Mozambique. Is the correct pronunciation. But either way, we already checked. It won't give us enough sinful traits. Designated guardian for your granddaughter, Coffee Burr. We will give her a martial education personally. Can't fire him for another still almost 20 years. I could fire him this way, though. I'm going to execute the scheme. You know, getting caught murdering is probably a sin. My agents have succeeded in murdering Mayor Vela. A thorn in my side no longer, thank fate. The plan worked like a charm. My precious Viper was waiting for Vela in his bed when he retired for the night. Silent and ready to strike at the first provocation, and then Vela moved. I've covered my tracks well, and if anyone suspects me of being behind the attack, then they dare not say it out loud. My little friend has done its work well. That being said, we have to pay our Twitch tax now, so I'm going to run ads here.